My name's Ruth Walker and we're here on Tannybreak Farm on the outskirts of Ballymena, County Antrim. We have 120 acres here on the farm of lowland grass system. We farm predominantly a dairy herd of pedigree shorthorns, and we also have a small commercial herd of sheep and some pedigree Kerry Hills as well. We've farmed this land here in Tannybreak for 3 generations and hopefully moving on to the 4th. On the farm there's my parents, James and Marlene Barr, my husband Scott Walker, and my 2 little girls, Lily and Rose Walker. It's very much a family farm here on Tannybreak, and that's what we're all about. And everyone gets involved from the oldest to the youngest, and everyone mucks in. The ethos here at Tannybreak Farm is small and sustainable, and our aim is not quantity, it is quality. So this is the pond that we have here on the farm. We see this as almost like a nature reserve for us. We let it just grow wild. As you can see, there's lots of different species of animals. I can see dragonflies floating about here. We have ducks, we have geese come to it. Lots of different wee areas for nests and things here. This pond is in 2 sections. So there's the bigger side and then the smaller side. Around the outskirts we've planted a variety of trees, mainly fir and evergreen trees.
We dug this out in 1990. There was an old mare land dams in it, and we decided it just was on getting out of control, and we decided we'd diversify into the pond. All those trees were planted from wee small whips, and that shows you over the years what they've grew into a forest. So they have. And as I say, in the springtime it's living with wildlife, so it's down in here.
When you're walking down the lane at any point, you always look in over to the pond just to see what's in it, and you always see something different. There's such a lovely diverse range of nature here, and I'm so glad that we have it here on the farm to just let nature be.
So this is our herd of dairy shorthorns. We're currently milking 16 cows through our buyer system at the moment. We have a total of 21 in the herd at the minute. The rest are dried off. They're just coming up to calving. They are what we would call a low input animal. We're not having to force the animals in any way to produce a high quality milk. Our butter fats and proteins are in the mid 4s and the high 3s, so we're very happy with that, with the effort and the inputs that we're putting into the animals. So we are running grassland system. We're normally out, trying to get the cows out on the grass as early as possible in the year, and it's just all to do with conditions. We try to get them out as much as possible to get the sons on their back, because a happy cow produces good milk in our eyes. We have a small herd, and that's what we're happy with. It's that small and sustainable. We don't want to grow too fast because we have to suit the infrastructure that we have. With producing a high quality milk, we're able to sell our milk at a premium, and this has opened up fantastic opportunities for us, with linking with the milk parlour in Glenarm to produce ice cream, also with Grumpy Panda cheese in Carrickfergus, and then with Ruth starting to develop the soaps and then potentially maybe yogurts and other products down the line. We're trying to get a premium for our milk, so quantity is not really our goal, it's the quality.
Go this way.
We're on their path is the problem. They're already like, get away from our hive. And go up on that bit there. So at the end of June this year, we introduced bees to Tannybreak Farm. These aren't actually the first bees that were here. A neighbour who lived along the farm alongside us used to have bees many years ago, but sadly has passed away. So when I found that out, I had an interest in bees anyway, and I thought this is just a sign that we really need to bring them back to the farm. So in our hive, we have approximately 30,000 Irish black bees, which is a native breed. So it's very important to preserve that for us. So far they've been doing really well. The queen seems to be laying. They seem reasonably happy here, so they do, apart from today when we've disturbed them. But any other time that I've been down to check them, their pollen baskets are absolutely full, and the diversification in the pollen that they are getting from the surrounding area. They fly for approximately 3 miles, but I do reckon that they get most of what they get from here in the farm, and particularly the pond where we put them. the advantages that they have for the farm in terms of pollination, in terms of diversity. I just think it's wonderful, and I'm so glad that I've been able to bring them back to the farm. And if we get a tiny bit of honey out of them, that would be amazing, because I would love to be able to use it in our soap. It's a nice wee dog, that.
Nice.
It's funny, she skips to the back like the way Pat's used to. So as a family farm, we're all working together to try and make the farm more sustainable, and just incorporate new things in it. So something my uncle Roy has been working on, Roy Barr, has been creating bird boxes for the farm. So there's approximately 105. We surveyed them last year, and we reckon they're about 49% in use. So that's approximately 200 chicks have been hatched out as a result of us incorporating these new bird boxes. We've had bird boxes for years, but we've never really had as big a push as this on them. So we're really interested to see how they've served this summer. We've a variety of different shapes and sizes. Our generic ones here, like this here. We've also an owl box, and then ones for bats as well. Incorporating these into the farm is just, it's just lovely to see. It's something for us all to talk about, but it also just provides a shelter and home for a species, and it's so nice to give them a home on this farm. Each one of them has been individually named. So for example, this one here is called Lily and Rose, after our two girls. So it's just lovely to see, and we're very proud that my uncle has been able to do this, and that we can help him do it in the process of trying to make the farm more diverse. So this is the milk parlour at Glenarm Castle Estate. It's about 35 minutes away from the farm, and this is where we send a proportion of our milk to be made into luxury gelato ice cream. This is farm to spoon at its finest. The ice cream is made on the day that the milk has been brought down. So the cows are milked in the morning, and I bring the milk down, and it's made into ice cream that afternoon to be served to customers. And this is why we're driving for the high quality input into our cows, so that we get a high quality output out of them, to create luxury products like this ice cream. Strawberry. Can I get a wee? We have a young family here coming up through the farm, and we are all under the impression that we are only looking after this for them and the future generations, if that's what they want. So we have to make sure that we leave them with something that is worthwhile, and something that is to be proud of, and something that's going to be productive for them, for the system that we have here. So it's so important that we have a sustainable future for this farm. To us, it's a little slice of paradise, and it's such a lovely place for young children to grow up. And I hope that they'll be proud of it someday as well, and what the kind of legacy that we leave for them to continue on if they choose to.